Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Where Waves Meet the Reef event video. Today we should be, I think, finishing the event, not that one. I don't know why that popped up. Another event's going on at the same time. We should be, because we only have one minigame left. I don't know why I go in here when it's right next to me. It's Beidou's. I still don't know why I went into it. I guess because I like the thing, it looks very pretty. Alright, let's do Beidou's. I think hers is a fighting one, so we finally reached my favorite one, the fighting event. I feel like I keep making this a joke, but I generally when I first started recording and doing a lot of these events, the fighting events are always the ones that I would perform the worst in. And I think I've gotten much better over time. But I just had really bad, and a lot of them, some of the events that I don't have released because so old, but I still have the videos of. Every single time I look back and I go see, anytime I'm doing any fighting event, oh my god, was it so bad. I think now I've gotten a hang of a lot of the mechanics of them because I've just been rotating the same mechanics, but you know. We are gonna go hard multiplier. I'm just gonna get the minimum, okay? Lunar crystallize. Okay. I'm gonna use my Linnea, because I got her. Where's my Columbina? Right here next to my Farina. Alright, this is the dream team. Let's go! I haven't played, I haven't used Shibai that much, so I still might be bad at using her, so forgive me if I am.
Frontline guidance is up to you.
Rises. Okay, that hurt. Go, Lumi! Shine like a gemstone!
Without further ado, smite the dust! The sky's clear. The glaze moon. Fire support ready. Select a target.
Alright, so there's a fire support thing. Can I move it, or is it just stable? Okay. Oh, yes, I can move it. Thank goodness.
Here comes the mother load. Nice guiding. Well done.
Three moons converge. Let my name echo in song. Oh!
That's okay.
Yoo-hoo! Come say hi.
Go feel the wrath of Lumi. I forgot the thing isn't down, so they can feel the wrath of Lumi. Actually, Linnea is really broken. She's really broken, by the way.
Be cleansed.
Oh, I just realized I didn't have her thing going, so
Careful.
let's just
Hold out till fire support arrives.
Would you please stop?
Divine
I see why
shield
now.
them.
I usually fight these guys and have at least a shield on or something because they always cancel my dang attacks.
Time to shine.
Or everything takes forever to load.
Fire support ready. Select a target.
Okay. It feels a bit jarring for the switching, but you know, it's not bad.
Land a projectile in the middle of the enemy formation.
Girl, I'm trying to. They just grouped the other direction. Don't tell me how to fight when y'all grouping in a different direction. I didn't even get to the wilderness ones. My Varka isn't the best build, but I'm gonna use my dang Varka, okay? We're gonna take you. We're going to take Durin and Bennett. So I can get more Hextry buff. Now, I don't really use Fischl because I see her as a useless character, purely because no matter what, she just kept dying.
Okay. You.
That's okay.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Burn!
It's gonna be a little bit chunky.
That's nothing.
Where is your bird, Oz? I meant Fischl. Fischl, where is your bird?
Up the ante!
Where the heck was her bird?
Stop that! Stay back! The story has only just... Maria, sweet...
Careful. Hold out till fire support arrives.
I get what they're trying to go for, but I do not think Barca is the best for what exactly they want.
Everybody stand back! Shadow Raven, let night fall!
Purely because he,
Stay back! The story has only just begun!
really, in order to
Fire
effectively
support ready.
use him, you
Select
have
the
to, like,
target.
use a lot of, like, other things.
On me.
I'm so tired of this. Alright, you know what? I'm killing y'all. This is the only way I'm gonna rack up points. It's not like Varka is bad to use or anything. I just feel like the game like doesn't
Land
give you the best
projectile in
options.
the middle of the enemy formation.
Shut up. Doesn't give you like the best options to use for said, you know, for said character. I think all the other ones are good, but I think they wanted you to do multiple other ones when Varka works the best
Nice
to be a, like
guiding. Well
a
done.
mono like pyro for some reason.
I'm going in!
That's gonna leave us. Up the ante! Midnight Phantasmagoria. The story has only just begun! Burn!
Yeah, I feel like I would have had to choose like a different team, but I think it definitely works. It's just I don't like how they kind of build like Barca mostly on like the pyro. Like he's mostly built onto being like a mono pyro unit. And so when they try to put him in circumstances that he's not, it just really doesn't work as well as I hope it would. Maybe I'll steal like maybe I'll steal like Chaska's rainbow team or something.
Frontline guidance is up to you.
Option test. Stand clear!
Also, a lot of these has like
Converge.
setup you gotta do.
The night cometh. Be silent.
Like the setup is crazy, like what you gotta do for these ones.
Fire support ready. Select a target.
Actually, I think I can do this one without it.
Dark.
Wayne. Animo hypostasis emulation. Absorption test. Stand clear.
Careful. Hold out till fire support arrives.
I already got it, but oh, my laptop.
Beware the creatures of the night.
Yeah, lunar charge
Observe.
always lags my laptop to hell. No
Night
matter what I do,
falls.
it always does. I mean, I'm basically killing everything.
Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
Three moons converge. Surge. Swirl, Mark II. Animo test 6308.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Be silent. To dust. The long sleep beckons. Close your eyes. To dust.
A new moon rises.
Alright, fine. I'll use the ballista. T! Why wasn't it working? Okay.
Here comes the mother load. Nice! Good shooting!
Alright, they really want you to use the ballista.
Observe. Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
Oh, I've done a whole bunch before it ended! They really want you to use the ballista, so it's more like, you know, you have the party just to build up the thing for the ballista. Oh, a freeze team. Okay. I guess I could use Skirk. I really want to use my Kaeya, but I guess I could show off my Skirk a bit more. I make it seem like I never use her. I do use her. I just use her a lot more in the Abyss. But still, I do feel like my Kaeya's almost good enough. Yep, almost good enough.
Frontline guidance is up to you.
A burst of flavor. A dash of frosting.
Here comes the catch.
Surge.
Mine to wield.
Dang.
Ha!
Yeah.
Ha!
Yeah.
Yeah! Yeah! Fire support ready. Select a target.
They want me to use it, so I've got to use it. I don't think Escoffier's thing is supposed to be on the field, but it is helping me a lot.
Land the projectile in the middle of the enemy formation.
Why don't you do it yourself then, Beidou? I'm still getting a lot of points. You're making it seem like I'm hitting no one at all.
Nice guiding. Well done.
I'm killing basically about everyone.
Busted. Game's up. Fun's over.
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine.
It takes so long to click everything. You know when Smash players mod everything to be faster? I really do feel that. Sometimes everything switching is slow, but that could be just purely my laptop. I've seen other people do things much faster.
The pinnacle of excellence.
And I think that is my laptop just having a struggle for the processing. It has been getting. It's an old laptop, so it's gonna start getting on in gears and everything.
Careful.
So
Hold out till fire support arrives. Ha! 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 Yeah.
alright, I'm gonna do it now. See, by the time it loads me in away from the thing, it's they've already moved away. Fighting music is on point though, I love it.
Switch to ground attack shells and increase firepower.
I never really talk about the music in the game, but I love the soundtrack that we have. For Genshin, I love the soundtrack. It's a really good soundtrack. This might be the highest one I have so far, yeah. Alright, last one. Lunar Bloom. You know what? It would be better if I got Ineffa, not Ineffa, sorry, Llama or something, because I already have Ineffa. There is already Hydro, so maybe not Farina. Nah, I'm still gonna use Farina. Alright, let's do this!
Frontline guidance is up to you.
A moonlit night for all. Whoa. Make yourselves at home. Everyone hold hands.
Can't hide the truth.
The hardest thing about Navia is building up the energy. That is all. When you don't have llama or anything, building it up is
Fire
the
support
hardest
ready.
thing you
Select
can do.
the target.
So it took me like that long, meaning I'm just gonna need to focus on like getting for a heal and everything. I might just have Farina just heal. I think what was I about to say? Oh yeah, I think
Land the
my
projectile in the middle of the
Columbina
enemy
does
formation.
enough. I think she does enough for the support that I need, so...
Nice! Good shooting!
May I present? Time to shine! 3 moons converge. Share my knowledge. I see everything.
It all adds up. No more lies.
No, hold down.
Careful!
Hello?
Hold out till fire support arrives.
What is going on? It just wasn't like registering it at all for some reason.
Midnight for all.
It all adds up.
Alright, screw you.
Seek within.
Let's see what you're made of.
Fire support ready. Select a target.
Yeah, I need this because for some reason it's like not letting like hit anything. I don't understand. Like I was hitting it very clearly, but whatever. I just need to get groups of these guys. I don't know why I wasn't hitting that much, but I think I've gotten pretty good scores for it, so... I like the idea of it, but I don't like the fact how it's like you have to use... Basically the fighting is just to build up energy for the ballista. Even though I didn't like the last one that much with like the mechanic that they had, I still thought that it was better to use the fighting to build up to something. I think they kind of did a little bit of that time, like the same thing, but like not that bad. I'd prefer it just like, oh, it naturally just builds up, but the amount of damage you do is, you know, just... You get the points mostly from fighting, and the whole thing that this ballista thing would be a side gimmick. I think that would have been a bit better, but again, that's just what I think. I mean, it probably was like, it probably is really good. I don't know, I just didn't like that fact, how it's like, I'm like taking down enemies, and it's kind of like, feels like it's doing nothing at all to them. So now we're gonna do the last part, which is, you know, talking. Just talking. It's going and talking to people around the fair. I guess because like booths and everything. I mean, our main job technically is talking to people, so that we were hired for with this thing. So, hello. There we go.
This exhibitor's demands are ridiculous. What's wrong? This exhibitor is apparently selling some rare Natlanese artifacts. And he's making some extremely unrealistic demands about how he wants them stored. I know the contract says that we're responsible for storage, but I'm sorry. It's unreasonable to expect us to meet these requirements.
Unreasonable? These are rare and very fragile historical relics we're talking about. You can't just throw them into a warehouse, okay? They have to be handled with care.
You're from the Master of the Nightwind, aren't you?
Tumaini?
Hi.
Yep, that's Tumaini, all right. So, what exactly do you need?
Well, I suppose I can use the assigned warehouse if I really have to. Just don't tell Granny Eatsley about this, please.
Nice negotiating with you.
Whatever to mine means. It seems like it carries even more weight than name-dropping Boss Neff.
I've got special privilege for helping to save all of Natland. Even though I feel like we didn't do that crazy much ourselves, but whatever. We get a lot of the credit. Alright, next one is all the way over here. I think it's the one next to Liban. Yes, it is. Beer. Yeah, you're definitely from Mondstadt, aren't you?
Sir, we don't forbid exhibitors from offering drink samples, but I need to make sure you understand what you're getting into. Any samples you offer are at your own risk. If anything goes wrong, like if a customer has a bad reaction to one of your products, the expo can't take any responsibility.
Rest assured, ma'am, what you see here is 100% pure Mondstadt vintage. Straight from the Dawn Winery's cellars, actually.
How did you get that?
Really? Wow-wee! You don't often find Mondstadt wine this far away from home.
Ah, you're telling me. If you try to ship this stuff through the proper channels, all the taxes and tariffs would send the prices skyrocketing.
Probably because D-Luke doesn't want his stuff
But
anywhere by
that's where my connections
Navia.
come in. With me, you get Mondstadt wine at Mondstadt prices.
Cool! What kind of connections?
Hey! You can't go around asking people questions like that!
Yeah, I don't think they're supposed to be able to tell us, but you know. Alright, I think we got more interactions, and I hope that would open up some new things. Oh, there we go. So it's gonna slowly open one by one for new things, and now we're gonna go back to Ineffa and Ino. Mondstadt wine at Mondstadt prices. Oh, she just kind of been sitting here the entire time. Even when last time we were doing the thing, I was wondering if this was for a different one, different story one, but I guess it's for this one. It was waiting for me to unlock it, so let's do it.
Watch out, do you, Hoda?
Just keeping an eye on things. Looking out for any problems that might need me to step in. Hey! You three! What are you doing here? There should be at least one of you manning the booth at all times.
Accessing booth operation logs. Analyzing. Neb left to try and buy a new blueprint. Ati soon followed to try and stop him. Finally, Rhea came to mediate between them.
Go back to your
I keep telling
booth.
you, we don't have that much Mora to spare.
I just wanted to have a look. What's wrong with that?
Guys, seriously, stop fighting!
Here's the thing, Neb. Even if you could afford to buy a blueprint, I'm afraid I couldn't allow it. I know you like building stuff, but these designs aren't for toys like the kind you're used to. They're for weapons, which are very complicated to build and extremely dangerous.
That's a load of baloney, dumpster diver. My designs are toys too, actually.
Huh? You build a machine that can blast monsters into the sky, and in your mind, that's a toy?
I mean, at the end of the day, is there really that much difference between weapons and toys anyway?
Not where Knuckle Duckle's concerned.
You never stepped on a
for
Lego
sure.
Brick. That's a lethal weapon.
That's not the point. Anyway, you there with the brown hair, you want a blueprint?
Yeah! I want to make some thwack and smack defense bots too. I also have some design ideas of my own. And with your bots as the basis, maybe I'll be able to try them out for real.
I get it. Your head's so full of ideas you want to bring to life that you can hardly sleep at night. You try eating some snacks to take your mind off things, but it doesn't seem to help anymore.
Exactly! But what can I do? I'll never be able to afford one of your blueprints.
Well, you must have blueprints for the toys you've made too, right? Let's trade. One of your toys for one of mine.
Really? Thank you so much, ma'am. Is it ma'am or...
It's Boss. Boss of the Clink Clank Crunkaki Craft Shop.
Thank you so much, boss of the Clink Clank Crunkaki Craft Shop.
Feels weird to have another child call her that.
Very thoughtful.
Like boss. But alright.
Who are you, and what have you done with Aino?
What's that supposed to mean? I'm a boss, aren't I? A lot of people depend on me. Looking out for them is a big part of the job.
She's also a child, Yehoda.
Did that really just happen? For a moment there, Aino stopped being a little kid and acted like a full-on grown-up. A grown-up who's shorter than the kid she was looking out for, but still.
Previous records indicate that Aino has a 94% chance of adopting such behaviors when encountering a child in a similar situation to herself.
Yeah, because it's what she likes, so of course she's gonna encourage another child to get into something that she likes also. Or people to talk to then. That's just how children are. Okay, they just randomly open. Oh hey, Flynn's in Iloa. Wasn't expecting to see you here.
Oh, Flynn's in Iloa! Fancy seeing you here!
Why are they here to buy a weapon?
Paimon, how do you do?
Why aren't you guys selling the weapons yourself, but whatever. Are you here to buy some stuff?
That's our secondary goal. To put it in Mr. Flintz's words, it's important for Lightkeepers to spend some time in the land of the living every once in a while.
That sounds like something he'd say, yeah.
He doesn't want to do work.
Are you interested in these muskets? Since we're friends, Paimon will let you in on some insider info. This officer here is basically selling scrap.
Oh, I'm well aware. The sign makes that quite clear.
True.
I'm interested in this particular piece because it brings to mind a picture I once saw. It featured several Ratniki and a Fatui officer who fought alongside them. The weapon that the latter used was identical to this one.
The Fatui teamed up with the Lightkeepers?
Everyone getting killed by the Abyss.
That's not unusual. I've heard similar stories from our older members. The owner of this musket must have been a hero who stood against the Wild Hunt as well. But why would you sell a hero's firearm?
That's just how the rules work on our end. Everyone agreed to it. Whether it's a no-name sergeant like me or a renowned hero, our equipment is to be collected and redistributed once we're dust on the wind. The stuff that's usable is given to new recruits, and the scrap is sold for whatever price it can still fetch. That way, we can at least put it towards feeding the grunts, you know? Better than following them to the grave.
Huh.
A thought-provoking perspective. They're still an organization.
I think I'm going to buy this musket, Mr. Flintz. Could you tell me a few more stories about it when you get the chance?
Of course.
That's interesting. Got a little bit Fatui lore there. Okay, who's next? Oh, the Fruity Order guy that I quickly went to while I was, like, kind of raging at one of the minigames, so... what are you doing here? She's from a side quest.
So what's the situation in need of mediation?
This person's been glaring daggers at me from behind since she arrived. Hey you! I'm a member of the Fruity Order, you hear?
Why did the quality change?
What a coincidence. So am I.
Wait, really? I first encountered the humor and intelligence of trendy Zaytoon Peach in the New Tide anthology. Then I heard the legend of intrepid Valberry while I was in the Fortress of Meripede. The more I heard about your order, the more it drew me in. I've been searching for so long, but I was never able to find an actual member. So when I heard that the Nodcry Trade Expo was being held again, I applied under your name. And now, I finally get to meet you!
It's those idiots. Stirring up trouble again, huh?
So what I'm getting is that this guy's an imposter?
Our orders won the expo rights several years in a row, so we announced that we were backing out of the running this year to avoid conflict. Then, this guy had to come along. A few of the other groups were looking to duke it out, so imagine their anger when someone claiming to be one of ours snatched the expo rights again.
Well, no one's made any trouble for me. Wait, does that mean you've taken them all out already? Man, I knew it!
Oh,
The
she just
fruity
came to
order's as
see,
good
like,
as they
the
say.
person before they die.
Can I join?
No.
We can't make trouble at the expo. Voynich Guild rules. Once it's all over, meet me at the harbor in Nasha Town.
I see. All right, I'll be there.
Does he not realize what's going on here?
Nope.
Also, considering our smooth collaborations thus far, a word of advice for the guild. This guy has only been able to keep his head in his booth because the Fruity Order took care of any rival factions.
Oh, they did take care of them.
But if there's one thing the treasure hoarders have in spades, it's sore losers. Since our order has proven untouchable so far, they're sure to find easier targets to vent their frustration on.
Oh, and the children.
So look after those kids.
Hi, Rufus Calla Lily.
So this guy has been responsible for more than one conflict so far.
He'll get dealt with, so it doesn't matter. You know, he must be part of the Fruity Order. Damn, 17. It means I gotta go through all of them. Unexpected visitor stopped by Libin's. Varka! What are you doing here?
What do you think?
Apple.
Not bad. Tastes just like back in Mondstadt.
Varka? You're here for the expo too?
And he's buying apples?
Oh, hey, traveler, Paimon. I was only planning to take a look around. Wasn't expecting this pleasant surprise. Out in this part of the world, even a homegrown Mondstadt apple is a rare treat.
Yes, and on that note, I should advise you that the prices are quite different from what you'll be used to back home.
Not a problem. It's a price worth paying for a taste of home. I'll take the whole batch and send someone to collect them later.
The whole batch? Huh. Looks like you've already made your money back, huh, Lieben? Oh, and Varka, since you're looking for a taste of home, have you tried the Mondstadt wine next door? Apparently, he uses special connections to keep the import costs down.
I'm on.
Yeah, I've tried it. It's pretty good, but not Mondstadt wine good. Besides, I wouldn't be able to buy any even if it was. We can't have the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius going around supporting smugglers, can we?
That's right, but also I just noticed Varka's voice actor actually says Mondstadt, and not just Mondstadt. I'm so used to hearing everyone say Mondstadt that I just caught it right now that he's been saying Mondstadt and not Mondstadt. Why did I go on and just like point that out? Oh my god.
That's true.
Such a nerd. Oh god.
You're not gonna reprimand him though, are you?
Cause it's not real Mondstadt wine.
Don't worry, I know it's Neffer's rules here. Not out to make life difficult for you. If you find yourself at a loose end, come visit our base sometime. I'm gonna get the Knights to make some cider out of these apples.
It would be my pleasure. Probably
You're
fake
as
wine.
generous as they say, Grandmaster.
Looks like you finally made some real profit.
Hey, don't make me sound so incompetent. Though I'll admit, I wasn't expecting to make my money back quite so quickly. Now I can start thinking seriously about my next venture.
Where do you plan to make your next fortune?
I'm planning on heading to Snezhnegrad, actually. I hear they're running low on lots of supplies because of Project Stuja. That's a business opportunity if I've ever seen one. With any luck, maybe I'll have the pleasure of seeing you there.
Well, good luck out there. Hope you strike it rich.
They did the good old same thing that after you get all the Hello? I'm gonna say they did the thing that like, you know, Liben will give, some... I'm sorry. He's here, and by the man who's saying that he's selling Dawn Winery Mondstadt wine, and he's the Dawn Winery owner. That's gonna be the next one, I bet you, but I digress. Interesting how, you know, they did it again with, yeah, this one. With Liben's thing, by telling us, like, some lore a little bit about, you know, which Snezhnogard is the next place we're gonna go to in Snezhnaya, I'm pretty sure. And Project Stuja, Stuja has been talked about quite a bit, so I can't wait. I know we're gonna get into Snezhnaya actually this summer, so I'm excited for that. Let's see what's happening here. Hey, D-Luke.
I can't believe you came all this way to investigate me. Still, as a member of this expo, I'm protected by the Voynich Guild. There's nothing you can do to stop me.
I know. That's why I'll be taking this up with them directly.
Oh my god.
It's been a while. What brings you here this time? Are you representing the Dawn Winery, or are you here as Owl?
Oh, that makes sense. You got information from Neffer.
Even Owl would take issue with people smuggling the winery's products.
I understand, but please be assured that I would never pit the rules of the Voynich Guild against the interests of the Dawn Winery. Our long-standing collaboration is far too valuable to me for that. No faction exists in Nodcry that can impose their will on everyone else. The rules we have now are a result of the tug-of-war between them all. In any case, I only allowed this gentleman to sell his so-called Dawn Winery vintage here because I'm confident that it poses no threat to our collaboration.
How so? Well, the man who hates beer is drinking beer.
So this isn't from our cellars at all. It's not even from Mondstadt.
Yeah, Varka alluded to that.
You... I'm guessing you learned a few of our winemaking techniques, then brewed your own liquor using local ingredients from Nodcry. Imitations like these are no threat to our business.
Oh, just you watch. One day, my wine will leave the Dawn Winery in the dust!
I'll grant that your wine is a perfectly palatable product. But the fact that you didn't dare to sell it without attaching our name to it speaks volumes.
Ooh, we got you there!
That alone tells me that I'll never need to worry about any serious competition from you.
Leaving so soon? Can't I persuade you to come to the Curatorium of Secrets for some tea with me and your two old friends?
Hey there! It sounded like you were discussing some pretty serious business, so Paimon didn't want to interrupt.
I'm afraid I'll have to decline.
Are you okay being this close by the Snezhnaya border?
Next time you're back in Mondstadt, pay a visit to the Angel's Share. At least there, I can offer you a genuine Dawn Winery vintage.
So close to Snezhnaya, I'm surprised. In his lore, he did pretty, like... hey, Chaska and Silali, he did pretty, like, stuff. He did stuff to the Fatui and Snezhnaya, so I think he's banned there. I know they don't know it's him, but I also don't think that he tries setting his foot in Snezhnaya. But now it makes sense that the fact he'll know Neffer and the way she had Owl, because that's under his thing that he went after the Fatui agents. So that means he must have gotten information from her about it. About things about the Stronghold and other things, or with the stuff they're probably doing in there. So, interesting little piece of information they just added there. They didn't have to, but it was nice that they did.
See, Lolly, I've been told that the merchants here are all protected by the organizers. I'm afraid confronting him myself will be more trouble than it's worth.
Do I have to do everything myself?
What happened?
Oh, please! Granny Eatsley, have mercy!
Chaska! Say, Lolly! What are you,
It's a long story. Basically, a few members of the Flower Feather clan brought word from Nodcry that someone was selling Wyob fragments at this expo. Pretty serious stuff. So I brought Seat Lolly here to get to the bottom of it. and hopefully keep things under control.
Oh. Okay, well, as it turns out, we've been tasked with mediating any disputes like this.
Oh, tell us.
Are you intending to try and stop me?
Please, Granny Itzley.
Look, I'm not trying to be difficult, but you don't need me to tell you that our YAB are not for sale. Wait a second.
They're fake? They're fake YABs, aren't they? Yeah, they look like regular pieces of rock.
This is just a shard of a YAB pillar. And its power is long gone, so it no longer has any connection whatsoever to the YAB. So, tell me, how much did they pay you to ship these out of Natlan?
About 800,000 more apiece.
Dang!
What?
Apparently, people outside of Natlan don't know all that much about our culture. Some people take one look at those pillars and start bragging that they found a YAB fragment. I didn't want to correct them, because that way I could drum up the price.
Yeah. Don't know about
Forget
your
it.
culture, sure.
Since you asked me so nicely, I'll let him stay here until the expo's over. No point making a mountain out of a molehill.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut about that comment that they kind of made, because I'm like, are you guys really the best ones to make that? Especially since all the, stuff that you guys did, but it's alright. They have some good characters. Like, 4 of them to me. Only like 4. Excluding Ineffa. I view her as part of the Noticry cast. Anyways, thank you, Granny Eatsley.
Oh, thank you, Granny Eatsley.
Oh, don't start thinking you're off the hook. Once this is over, you're going straight to Biram to face the music.
Oh. So he didn't get out of it, basically. So I think Dory's the last one, and then there's like one more that we don't know of. Yep, Dory's the last one, and then there's a secret special one, so that might be like an epilogue. Nicole and Alice, what are you guys doing here?
Hey, it's Alice and Nicole!
Why, hello, Traveler and Paimon.
Are you looking to buy some stuff from Dory? Oh, why did I go so high-pitched?
Quite the opposite. I'm her supplier. Nicole came up with a delightful new pricing method recently, which I've asked dear Dory to try out. We're here today to see how it's all going.
What sort of pricing method is that?
Curious? Well, allow me to explain.
I didn't see the click thing because it blended in with their clothing.
Instead of an amount of mora, you collect courage, kindness, or happiness from the buyer. The key is to make people realize they don't have to be rich. With an excellence of character, even the treasures of the Hexen Circle are within your reach.
You guys don't need money. That's basically what you're saying.
A Sealy guiding intrepid adventurers through various tribulations until they claim their prize. Such fun, wouldn't you say?
They just kind of just walk.
We didn't sell much Hexen Circle gear this time at all. At this point, I'll have to whip out some Samara specialties just to break even.
Wait, you're actually losing money, Dory?
You're saying our gifts didn't reach that many people?
I'm saying we made diddly squat. Hate to break it to you, Miss Mage, but you don't have much of a heck for business.
It might not have made much, but this has been quite a fun little experiment.
I wanted to make money.
To make it up to you, all the revenue from our merchandise is yours to keep, Dory.
Oh, they don't call you a great mage for nothing, Miss Alice.
They really aren't here to make money, so to them, like, just, like, doesn't matter. So I can see why. Well, I think I know what the next thing is gonna happen. Because Yehuda's right behind me. Clang clang crisis control switch.
It's almost time for the expo to end. I'm asking for half a month's leave once we wrap this up.
Think she's gonna give that to you?
Finally got time to relax, huh, Yehuda?
Yeah, thanks to you. Oh, things are pretty calm right now. Should be smooth sailing from here on out.
Sorry, but I've got a problem over here.
Same here. Yoda! You just jinxed it!
Someone made off with a batch of my goods using the goods first, pay later method. I thought the guild was the guarantor, but then I went to redeem my money and no dice.
The same thing happened to me. Goods first, pay later? That convenience is for exhibitors only. It works because their goods stored in the warehouse can be used as collateral.
The buyer did have guild supplied certification.
In that case, he's one of you. Pick him out of the crowd and we're good to go.
The person I talked to was a tall, thin young man, but I don't see him here.
The one who bought from me was on the chubbier side. And nope, no sign of him either. Wait, so it wasn't the same person?
Miss Yehoda, we need help! Ati went into town a while back, and we haven't heard from him.
Oh, it's gonna be that one guy.
Why would he do that?
He wanted to use the moral we got from our exhibit to buy everyone a little something in return for looking out for us. So he headed out alone.
Gods, this kid... Wait, did he have your certification from the guild with him?
Yeah, he's our older brother, so he's in charge of all that stuff.
Okay, now we know he's been taking stuff.
This is bad.
Okay, let's not panic. What happened?
Remember those people who targeted Ati a while back? I'm worried they kidnapped him and are using his certification to scam goods off the other exhibitors.
Sorry. Oh, this isn't your fault.
Should we rescue Ati first? But Not Cry's huge! Where would we even start? We could go for the goods first, but we're dealing with a group. If they split up, it'll be impossible to nab them. Oh, come on, Yehoda, come on! You promised Boss Nephew to uphold the guild's reputation, and you promised the kids you'd protect them. This is all falling apart.
Looks like you're down to your last option, dumpster diver.
Oh, right! The Clink Clank Crisis Control Switch!
I thought you used that in the cutscene. You're only allowed to use it once.
Clank Crisis Control Switch activated.
Okay, maybe I wasn't.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Oh! Activating the switch gives you temporary control over all the robots in Not Cry. If you wanted, you could turn this whole place upside down. But it won't last long, so think about what you want to do first.
In that case, let's get the stolen goods back first. All units, advance to rescue Ati.
Miss Yehoda.
Orders received. Orders received. Orders received.
With the help of the robots, Adi is quickly rescued and the people holding him captured, scattered, and flee.
Ati! You're alright!
Sorry. I made you all worry.
If anyone should be apologizing, it's those awful people who took you. You just wanted to repay everyone's kindness.
They stole my expo certificate. Did that cause trouble for anyone?
Everyone. It caused trouble for everyone.
Let's just focus on one thing at a time.
Inventory complete. All goods have been retrieved.
See? Told ya. With the Clink Clank Crisis Control Switch, there's no problem in Not Cry you can't handle. With so many bots around, we didn't have to choose between the rescue and getting the goods back. We were able to do both.
Yeah, there's like 5 of them everywhere in like certain parts of the map. Like they're always everywhere.
These kids
I like
call
that
me
though.
boss, and as their boss, it's my job to protect them. No way I'm letting them get in trouble with the guild.
Thanks, boss.
I know who's a great person to have on your side, huh? To be honest, I could hug you right now. But I think I'll have that vacation first.
Oh, right! I owe you a hot dog, don't I?
Why are you laying on the ground? Toda finally catches a break and is free from further drama for the time being. And I think that's a perfect way to wrap up everything. Get the last of the Primo Gems. And completed. I can go in the front. Trying to get like a nice way to end it. Alright everyone, we are gonna end it here for now. Okay, there we go. Click the right, sorry. We are going to end it here for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this event. I actually liked it quite a lot. It feels like, I don't know, I feel like this event is a little bit better than the Mondstadt one because the Mondstadt one was mostly nostalgia for me. For this one, I liked like a lot of the mini games. The fighting one, I'm always going to be a little bit less on. But I liked like all the mini games. I liked the story. It was nice. It was short. It wasn't too that crazy long, and I liked that. You know, it felt like a nice event. Maybe I'll give it like a 7.5 or 8 out of 10. I don't really rate them like. I feel like I say like, oh, it's a nice event, or I'm like, oh, it's a whatever event, and I just rate them a bit like higher. I just like events. If it's enjoyable to me, then I like it. But if it's really like I'm annoyed or bored and they really have nothing to it for me, then I would rate it low. But if I'm having fun and enjoying, which I think is the most purpose of these events other than getting Primo Gems, then I think it serves its purpose as for the entertainment of it while I'm waiting for more story. But let me stop ranting and let you guys go. So I hope to see you in another video. Bye bye!